Hello, 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 hello. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining me for episode 7 of our Manchester United career mode series here on FIFA 22. This is the beginning of the second season, and we've got a lot to get through because it is transfer season, and I do intend on making... Excuse me. I'm making some signings. That's what I'm trying to say. Welcome, Adam, Khan, hello. How are you all doing? I've got some plans for the transfer window, and we'll talk about them very, very shortly. But if you did miss a previous stream, it is up and available on my YouTube channel now. We finished off the season. We started off transfer window. We did make one signing, and that was Brian Brobby from RB Leipzig. As that kind of rotational striker, can learn and develop under Ronaldo, and we can filter him in if and when we need to. Mark asks, what positions are you looking at buying? So, we can get into that. What's up, Karen? Hello, welcome along, mate. We can get into that. So, first things first, any Eagle Eye viewers will notice a change of tactic, a change of formation. Yes, I made lots of noises about it. Throughout last season, really. I said, once we kind of feel more comfortable with the team, I would like to go to a more kind of attacking, progressive system, because it was a little bit passive in the forward areas. So we have kind of done that. And as you can see, I'll go through the tactics at some point, but basically we are going to adjust our kind of transfer strategy based on this. Made lots of noise in the last episode that I wanted a defensive midfielder instead of Casemiro because he's too slow to play that lone defensive midfield role in this game, and he can't get across. Will your formation form a 4-4-1-1 when defending Ascan? No, it won't. So this is what we are looking at. So, with that in mind, I have a couple of targets. I wanted the defensive midfielder, obviously, to replace Casemiro. And originally I was thinking maybe we put Martinez in that role, rather than going out and sign a defensive midfielder. And sign a centre-back instead, of which I've identified a couple, but the one I want is Milan Skriniar. I really like that signing. His contract is also running out at the end of the season, which means we can hopefully get him for a cut price type of deal. And he's absolutely perfect. I mean, I spoke about wanting captains and leaders in the team. We've not actually added them in the first season. I think that was a massive mistake. And so we have one here straight away. He's a vice captain at Inter. I do firmly believe he will be made captain when Handanovic hangs up the gloves, which should be this season. He's also the captain of Slovakia. After Hamsik retired, he passed on the torch to him. So he's an out-and-out leader. And I really, really like this signing. Perfect for us, perfect for the system that we want to play. Fairly pacey, very all-rounded. One of the top centre-backs in the world, for sure. I have no doubt about that. So I really like the kind of signing of Skriniar. And also, if we do go ahead with defensive midfield, I've identified Declan Rice as the one to play that role. Not only is he kind of still high rating, high growth, etc., fits the homegrown quota, but also the leadership trait, because he is also a leader, a captain figure. He will be the captain at West Ham if he stays there for many years to come. So we get two for the price of, well, not for the price of one, but we get two leaders and two captain figures, and I really, really like that. So those are the options that I think we will push with. Say what a couple of you are looking for in the chat. If you're looking for a box-to-box midfielder, then you could go for Marino, yeah. We've kind of moved away from the box-to-box mid. Now, we did sign Lima, who was really good for that role. Ben asked, wasn't here for the end of last stream. How'd UEL final go? That was ridiculous. We lost 6-4. Yes, 6-4. You are hearing that scoreline correct. It was just so wacky, so ridiculous. Yeah, just I wouldn't even say go back and watch it, because it was just so... It was just aggravating, really. Adam, I think De Vrij would be better than Skriniar. I think De Vrij is better than Skriniar. Not in my opinion. I completely disagree with that. I think he's... Don't start, Raphael, please. I'll have to mute my mic if he keeps doing that. Yeah, so... Yeah, I think Skriniar is certainly a much better player. So... Yeah, that's about it, really. Have a quick look at the start of, well, at the schedule coming up for the season. As you can see here, we have Liverpool, and then Tottenham, and then Leicester, two of which are away. Very, very tough start to the season. And we're going to West Ham, Baggies, Southampton. Eases off a little bit then until we get to like December, and then the tough games kind of start coming again. Are you going to sign a top striker? We already have one in Cristiano Ronaldo, so no need to. And then obviously we've got Brobby as his replacement, so really pleased with that. Very, very settled. There's also a couple of outgoings. Yes, before I forget. Where do we find that transfer hub? Wherever that is. Here it is. So. Oh, it's not on there. It'll be in the transfer history, would it? My club. As you'll see, Scott McTominay has left. He's gone to West Ham. They offered 32.8 million. I thought, yeah, makes sense. Especially if we're going to go and buy Declan Rice. That's a perfect replacement. In fact, I wish I kind of offered him as part of a trade. You know, obviously going to David Moyes, fellow Scott. Obviously really like him. Like-for-like replacement for Declan Rice. So, yeah, he's gone. As has James Garner. I was waiting for Everton, but they weren't coming in. So Brentford came in the end, and we let him go. And that was it, 3.5 million. I weren't going to get the 15 or so million that they did get for him in real life, unfortunately. So there is that. But never mind, he's gone nevertheless. And Shortar as well has gone on loan to AS Monaco. Right, so what do we want to do? I mean, if you guys are cool with those kind of transfers that I suggested, Declan Rice, Milan Skriniar, then we can kind of press ahead with them, really. Minan spread it on toast. Hello, Brommer. He says hello. hello. That's a cool name. Can't wait for this new season. No, me neither. Especially if we can kind of get these signings through the door. That'll be a really, really big one. Be really pleased with that. Excuse me a minute. So, yeah, if you guys are kind of happy with these two new signings, Declan Rice, Milan Skriniar, then we can kind of press ahead with them. The only other thinking I had is for this kind of second attacking midfield position, maybe we could do with someone there. We do have Van den Beek. We have Eriksen. Obviously, he's got low stamina, so he's not the kind of permanent option. Butcher is there, but, we've been considering turning him to a winger. Again, he's also got low stamina. So there's that. So maybe we're a little bit light in that position, and we could probably do with another one. Lima can maybe fill in there wherever he is. He's in defensive midfield. But I wouldn't bank on it. I have a kind of an idea for another role with him. We are going to have this right back as the kind of more inverted fullback, and I think Lima could be a really good fit for that, particularly with medium attacking work rate and high defensive work rate. So I really like that. Whereas, have you signed Timber? No, I've removed him from the thing in the end because he's just very similar to Martinez, and we kind of want to move away from that. I want a more physically imposing centre back, and that's why really. Did you do the transfers manually, or do you have a file for it? No, I did the transfers manually. Right, so I like the Skriniar signing, but not Rice. I would go for Souček. Well, no, Souček's more of a box-to-box guy. We're looking for that defensive midfielder who is not only that kind of ball-winning midfielder, but can also help us kind of not only recycle possession, but spring attacks as well. So we're looking for not an out-and-out deep-line playmaker, but someone that can kind of, or does possess elements of that role. So that's why we're not going for Souček. So that's why we targeted Rice. He's got a bit of everything. So Jonathan David or Tammy Abraham as a Ronaldo replacement since he's about 40. I mean, there's no point because Ronaldo's really good and he's not regressing. He was top scorer last season. Gets us out a lot of holes. So there's just no need to sign a Ronaldo replacement, really. We've got Brobby as that long-term replacement, who, like I say, will learn and develop under him. So, yeah. Right. I'll advance a few days. I'm hoping this price for Skriniar will kind of come down a little bit. We've had an offer for Anthony Martial from RB Leipzig. They've offered a lot of money, which is one thing. Loan offer for De Ruyter. We can accept that. He can go to Plymouth. Right, so with Martial, what do we think about this transfer then? 37.9 million to RB Leipzig. I have to say I don't like the price, but there's not really any way that I can lower that. I suppose if I negotiated with them, we can lower that price a little bit. So let me know. Get your low work rates out. Well, there is that, yeah. There is that. Could be a great place to kickstart his career again, says Spider-Man. It's a nice name. Yeah, definitely. I really like the signing for them. I don't like a transfer fee. I feel like it would be lower. So I'm going to actually ask for lower. I'm looking for somewhere around the 20 million mark. Now, bear in mind, we did just sign Brobby from them for around about 20 million. So it's essentially kind of like a like-for-like replacement, if you will. 20 mil then. We'll see if he accepts. Like I say, it will be good to get him out. He's not part of my plans. Nick De Vries. Sorry, not Nick De Vries. That's Formula 1, isn't it? Michael De Vries has been promoted from the youth academy. 68 rated. Unfortunately, his stats do mean I may struggle to find a position for him on the pitch, but we'll see how it goes. He looks good with regards to his potential and his base rating, as we see him training. So, we've got to about here. Now I'd like to go out and get this Skriniar signing done. As I say, his contract expires at the end of the season, so he's got 10 months left on his contract. I want this 63 million value to drop down considerably. So we'll see. They might hassle about it, really. Either somewhere in the 40 region. I'll add a sell-on clause as well. You can have 15%. I don't plan on selling him, I'll be honest. 63 million. I don't really want to pay that much for someone who's running out of contract at the end of the season. Well, up it's a 48 million. They don't want the sell-on clause. Still 63 million. Oh dear, oh dear. I wonder if there's something we can do here. Could we add someone like Lindelof to the swap, to the deal, to cut this down a little bit? I'll bring this down a considerable amount. Something like 18 million. Oh no, 20 million. I'll go to 20. Let's see. I've got a feeling this is going to fall on its arse here. Even with Lindelof, still want 42.8 million. That's ridiculous. Really haggling for this one, even though it doesn't matter. But like I say, I'm just trying to keep it as realistic as I can. We'll take some time to think about this. Oh dear, oh dear. Right. So, they're going to go away. They're going to stall on that offer. Very nice. In the meantime, what can we do here? We can go out and do the Rice signing. Yeah, I do really like that signing, I'll be honest. I'll be honest with you, I do really like that. Let's do it. Let's get it done. What do you want, another top-class centre-back? Are you going to play a 3-4-3 diamond? No, I am looking to replace Martinez. Right, 57.5 million. I'll offer the value. I'll add a sell-on clause. 15%. And let's see. Whoa. No, 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 no. We're going nowhere near 80 million. Nowhere near. Of 62 million. Oh, come on. Look, the sell-on clause of 20. Go to 65 million. Oh, this is a joke. They're playing hardball. Really playing hardball. 70.7 million. I'll be honest, I couldn't really find another player that suited this. Well, Rice is overrated, signed Brozovic as a backup to Casemiro. No, like so basically what we're doing is we're replacing Casemiro because he doesn't have the physical traits to play that lone defensive midfield role. And if he doesn't, then Brozovic definitely doesn't. And he's also too old. Like, that's the problem with Casemiro. Like, they've signed Casemiro and he's like 30 years old. So that would just leave us in the same issue. Look nasty, worth it. He's good in this game. 23 years of age, no brainer. Can't pay English tax. Well, there is that, yeah. Ugh. It is a Manchester United sort of price to pay, I do suppose. Right, on to the contract negotiation. Let's get this done. Squad role important. For his wage, I predict that he will, well, we'll go into the hundreds for sure. Because that's just how it's going to be, isn't it? Let's face it. So, his salary. We'll go to, let's say, 110. Signing bonus, about 600. And then we'll add a bonus of clean sheets. If he can get 15, we'll give him 400,000. Tonali fits that role better, I would imagine. Yeah, but he's just signed a new contract at AC Milan. So that ain't going to happen. Yeah, as Khan says. Yasin, hello, mate. Welcome along. Good to have you. You join us in the middle of negotiations as we sign Declan Rice for that holding midfield role. Very pleased. Don't like the price, I'll be honest. But as Khan said earlier, it is English tax. And that is a legitimate thing, let's face it. So yeah, that's 2 through the door. We're waiting on an offer for Skriniar. So we'll wait around for that. I'd like to get that done before the start of the season if possible. You know, I don't want to be waiting around on that one. Don't want to hang about. Skriniar transfer offer. Yeah, they've just asked for the same deal that they asked for originally, which is ridiculous. We'll go down to 30. Tell you one thing, I'm noticing a little bit of input lag. They're not going to budge. They really are not going to budge. I'm going to have to buy the bullet. Stefano says since he's a quality player, he played for Inter and Sassuolo. Not sure how old he is, but has good technical attributes and would be a decent backup. Yeah, I mean, I don't see him as that deep line playmaker. I see him as more of someone who plays a little bit further ahead. Further forward. Also, I don't want to just sign a backup, really. Right, so, have you signed any players? Yes, these are the players that we have signed so far. We're about to negotiate with Milan Skriniar, as I want my captain through the door. A 5-year deal. No release clause. We'll offer him a little bit of a boost, but nothing too drastic. We'll go from 140 to 160. Signing bonus can be £1 million. We'll add a bonus in of clean sheets. 20 clean sheets will give you 800,000. And there it is. So, 2 players through the door. 2 excellent players through the door. They're going to allow us to play this new system. Kokore could be a good deep line playmaker. So I looked at him, and unfortunately he has just signed for Barcelona in this career mode. So I couldn't get him because I did really want him. And Benacer has just signed for Leicester. So I couldn't get him either, unfortunately. So there's 2 players. 2 very good signings through the door. Let's get them into the team, shall we? So what we're going to do here, there's definitely a bit of input lag on this. Wonder what the best thing to do is. I'll see. So we'll get Rice in. Where's Skriniar? What do you think of Dane Scarlett at Portsmouth? I haven't seen much of him, to be honest with you. So I can't say much. So Martins can come into that role. So much input lag, it's ridiculous. Lima can come in for probably Van den Beek. Are you going to play a free back at all? No plans to. Like I say, we just switched to this 4-3-3, so we shall stick with that. Right, so this is how the lineup is looking at the moment. And it's very good. I really like it. I'm feeling a lot more confident for the season ahead, that is for sure. 2 cams or 2 CMs? Yeah, so I shall take you through the tactics very, very shortly, just before we get into this game against Liverpool. I'll be honest, and I'll keep mentioning it, I'm very worried about this input lag. Like, I'm pressing things and it's very delayed, and I'm worried that it's going to carry over into a game. The problem is I don't think I can do anything without ending the stream, which is really annoying. Really annoying. Changing Pellistri to a right winger. Really like the look of him. He's developing very well. I want to boost his defensive work rate to high, so we're going to go with support winger on his development plan. But he's really coming along. I like the look of him. Loan offer for Berkland from Brentford. I like that, so we'll go with that. Eriksen to Cam completed as well. Goes up to 83. Low defensive work rate. That's a joke. That's an absolute joke. You can't tell me Christian Eriksen has a low defensive work rate. It's just not true. Right, so Ellis Butcher, we have moved him to Cam. Oh, blimey, he's in bad form. We need to boost his stamina. I also need to boost his defensive work rate, but unfortunately we can't do that at Cam, which is a little bit annoying. So we'll go with attacking midfielder for now. Right, loan offer for Diallo from Newcastle. They want loan to buy. I just want loan. So we'll delegate for 1 year loan. Casemiro and Lima both asking to play. Oh dear. So as I say, this kind of right cam position is the one position that I still am a little bit concerned about. Like, we do have Eriksen, but obviously with that low stamina, he, you know, we can't rely on him to keep playing. He's just a rotational option. Van den Beek is definitely a good option. Is Tielemans a free agent? No, because his contract expires the end of this season in real life. So it will be the end of this next season in this as well. Guendouzi, I don't know. Definitely never want to sign him. If you Red Panda, hello mate. Welcome along. Good to have you back. Will you sell Casemiro? I wasn't planning on it. I mean, I still see him as part of the rotation. He's obviously very experienced. Unless you think that that would be the right thing to do. You guys then let me know. Like I say, I see him, or maybe I see Martinez. I don't know, it's tough. We'll kind of see how it plays out, really. But originally I saw him as that kind of extra defensive midfielder, which I suppose I still do, because Martinez will play the role of centre-back still, because we're still light in that position. Yeah, I'm just thinking of anything else. Yeah, so this right cam position is the only position that is kind of worrying me a little bit, that we could probably go out and change. So I told you guys I was going to take you through the new tactics before we get into it. Why don't you try a ball player at CM on drop between? It sounds crazy, but this is FIFA and it works quite well. Yeah, I mean, I will probably stick with DM, I'll be honest. But we could have him on drop between. But then again, we have an inverted fullback, so there's probably not as much need. We'll see. We'll see about that one. What type of player do you want for that RAM position? So we're looking for someone who... He's basically going to drift wide. I'll take you through that shortly. He's going to drift wide a bit more. He's going to come out and support the right winger. So we want a bit of energy. We want someone with crossing stats, curve, etc. High work rate preferably. But obviously we can develop that with training if not. And obviously kind of technically gifted. I'm pretty sure this is the one that's also going to stay on the edge of the box as well. Yeah, it is. So more important to have the passing than the shooting. If you wanted to drift wide, just sign Chunk. Yeah. Right, so the tactics. As we've spoken about, Mount is good for that role, but it's well, yeah, pretty much. Yeah, someone kind of like a Mason Mount, but not Mason Mount. So, for the tactics, obviously, as I say, we've gone for this 4-3-3. The positions, the right back is a right back, but the left back is actually a wing back. And you kind of saw me already do this. Anyone who watched the last stream, we did already kind of implement this into our 4-2-3-1. It's because the right back's going to be the inverted fullback, whereas the left back, very attacking, is going to get forward, and that's what we're trying to encourage. Then we've got a defensive midfielder, and then with the two cams, the left-sided cam is a cam, but the right-sided cam is a ram, a right attacking midfielder. So bear that one in mind. I'll talk about why we do that in the instructions. So with the tactics, very much sticking to the principles of Ten Hag, very close to what we were already playing with the 4-2-3-1 last season, just a little bit different. The only tweak here from the original one is that the depth has moved up from 60 to 70, giving us a high defensive line now. Feel that we've got enough pace in the back four to be able to justify it now. So we go with that. Slow build up, forward runs, all the same. The width, I've got a feeling that the offensive width was on 20 last time. It's now on 10. Trying to condense them closer together. Players in the box is still on 7. Corners, free kicks, both on 4. Now, goalkeeper comes across his sweeper keeper, all the same. Centre backs, all the same. The right back, as the inverted fullback, will be on inverted and then stay back while attacking. And the left wing back is on join the attack and overlap. The defensive midfielder, he is on the same instructions as what Casemiro was on last year, which was cut passing lanes, stay back while attacking and cover centre. Now, with the right attacking midfielder, we have got him on comeback on defence. We've got him on balanced support on crosses. That might change to stay on the edge of the box. I'll see how it performs in game. I haven't tested this tactic out, so we'll see. And his positioning freedom is drift wide. And why we have this and why he's a ram is because on that side, the right wing is going to be a little bit isolated because of the fact that the right back is staying back. He's inverted. He's not supporting the attacks. So to bring out a little bit of support for that right winger, we're going to do it with this ram. And that's what we're looking to do with this. On the other side with Fernandez, he's on comeback on defence, he's on getting to the box with a cross, and he's also on stick to position. The wingers, Sancho is on comeback on defence, cut inside, getting behind, and getting to the box with a cross. So he's the one, because the wing back is overlapping, he'll kind of angle his runs, go inside. Whereas on the other side with Madueke, because we don't have an on-running and overlapping fullback, we have him on stay wide rather than cut inside, but everything else, getting to the box, come back on defence, getting behind, is all the same. Striker's still on the same as what he was before, drift wide, getting behind, and stay forward. We've also got the defensive and attacking game plans. They haven't changed a whole lot. The only difference with the defensive game plan, or differences, is the right attacking midfielder is now a right CM rather than an attacking midfielder. And then the left wing back has been changed back to left back. The tactics are the same pretty much the whole way as they were from the original tactic. So you won't need to change anything there. And with the instructions, the left wing back is on balanced attack rather than overlap. And the right central midfielder is on stay on the edge of the box with a cross, balanced attack, drift wide, and cover wing. With the attacking game plan, then we'll nearly be done. The positions are the same, no need to change them. This time defensive style is on constant pressure, and then the depth is pushed up to 90. On top of that, the width goes to 50. I think it might have already been on that anyway. Players in the box is on 9, giving you 4 to 5 players in the box. And then corners and free kicks is 5 and 4. With the player instructions, trying to think of anything that's different. The right attacking midfielder is on getting to the box of the cross rather than balanced. And that is it. So yeah, that's it. I'm looking forward to seeing how this tactic works. It's very kind of more committing. More attacking, a little bit more risky, but hopefully we get the payoff going forward. Brom's acting like these instructions work how he wants them to, well, there is that as well. Players for the Ram: Zielinski, Berghaus, Zaniolo, Pellegrini, Paqueta. You could buy Maddison or Nkunku for that Ram position. Maddison is a fantastic shout. A really fantastic shout. Nkunku, probably not so much. I prefer him as that kind of more forward player than a cam. But Maddison is a really good shout. We'll shortlist him. I'll probably see what people think. I think. Going to cost us between 40 and 50 million. So, I mean, I'd probably expect it to be a little bit more, to be honest, but there you go. Yeah, I really like that shout. Really like that shout. So, yeah, we'll see. Reece Ronaldo as target man. No, we're looking to get him. I mean, target man doesn't work very well in this game anyway, but we're looking to get him penetrating the back line and running him behind. Spurs have just lost to Sporting. Oh, that's very interesting. Slugami as well. Welcome along. Brommer, could you make Alfred Schreider's Ajax Tactics 4-3-3? Unfortunately, no more tactics for FIFA 22 now. So they'll have to wait until FIFA 23. Unfortunately. Looking at some transfers. Marino's gone to Villarreal for 93 million. Laporte to Barcelona over 100 million. Musiala to Inter. Wow. 77 million. Some big signings here. Very big signings. Zielinski's gone to Dortmund in this, so we can't even sign him. You can get Ward-Prowse for that Ram position. Oh, yes. Ward-Prowse. Ward-Prowse. We will have to train him to cam, but that's okay. Oh, he's just gone to Everton. Oh, he's just signed to Everton. Oh, what a shame. Elmas. Decent shout. Milinkovic-Savic. Milinkovic-Savic. There he is. Oh, bloody wrong brother. Yeah, this input lag is really bad. Don't know what I'm going to do with this. But it looks like a lot of people are going to dip when Bayern Barca comes on anyway. It's at 8 o'clock, isn't it? So, Gonçalves very realistic transfer for Wolves. Yes, yeah, he actually is. Maybe not the price, but definitely the transfer. So, yeah, just this kind of Ram we're looking for. Now, there's been a couple of really good suggestions, you guys. Elmas. Florian Wirtz probably... well, maybe. Maybe. It's mad to think he's still only 22. Probably not rated high enough. Like we want someone who can kind of come in now, ready to step in. That's why we're kind of not persevering with Butcher. Or maybe we should just persevere with Butcher. Our Paqueta. Yeah, I'd definitely like someone who's a bit more, like someone like Milinkovic-Savic. Maybe not Mallet. Maybe. We'll see. I think I'll think about that one. I'll think on that one. So, well, I think we go into this game now. Like I say, I'm very worried about the input lag that I'm experiencing at the moment. It's quite bad. Like, you guys can see if I press, see how delayed it is? So I am worried this is going to impact game. Now, the only way I can change this is to restart my Xbox, which obviously ends the stream. So, if this is bad, we'll probably call it a short stream and have to leave it there. Because I won't be able to play otherwise. So we'll find out, won't we? Zabozlai. Marcus Llorente is a good shout. Marcus Llorente is a good shout. I mean, the thing is, the way I kind of approached this originally, if we go to gameplay here, the way I kind of approached this originally was like, you know, we are trying to sign people who we could see Ten Hag signing, and obviously most people will suggest Eredivisie players, naturally. But I'll be honest, like I would never have thought that they'd have signed Casemiro. Like, that kind of blew me away a little bit. So it's one of them. Like, I still think they will reach out and try and find players that suit their kind of style. So there you go. I mean, yeah, like he's like 30 years old as well. Liverpool versus United opening day of the season. Yeah, there is that. I didn't hear if you said what type of player we're looking for. I completely zoned out. Just looking for someone who can fit into that kind of cam position. Like I say, we're looking for someone preferably high work rate, but not necessity, because I can obviously develop that in training. Good crossing stats, good curve, etc. Now, if it is someone like Milinkovic-Savic in the end, I will actually move him to cam and I'll put Fernandes as the ram, because I would prefer Milinkovic-Savic getting into the box because he's so physically imposing. He's very tall, very good target. So yeah, there we go. So this is the new lineup. Very much looking forward to it. Good to have a couple of leaders in. As I said, Rice, Skriniar, these guys are captains and leaders, and we need that desperately in this dressing room. So, really pleased. Otavio, yeah, I don't know if he's like more of a winger than a cam. We'll see. I was also kind of looking at changing the sliders and the game speed. I've not done that, I'll be honest. So we'll see how it goes. Right, Sancho. Rice. Butcher looking for that run of Ronaldo. Oh, there's a great run from Sancho if we can get it. Oh, this input lag is bad. It is very, very bad. I'll be honest. It's going to be a tough game to kind of deal with this. Watch that run. Oh, save from De Gea. Save from De Gea. Danny Olmo getting a couple of suggestions. Ryan Gravenberch, obviously just on for Bayern, so I really like that as him as a player, but I don't think he'll be leaving Bayern anytime soon. I'll be honest. Rice carries it out. Ronaldo, really nice run from Sancho. Looking for a run. He's got one from Fernandes. Oh, nearly able to sneak that one through then. A little bit outnumbered here. I'd love to know where my inverted fullback is, that is for sure. Skriniar does really well in that one-on-one game. That one-on-one battle does very, very well. Have you tried a game on fast pace? I know you keep saying that, but it's not going to happen. I will try it on normal with like these sliders, but I'm definitely not going too fast. Because it just comes way too ping-pongy. Ronaldo back to Rice. Rice looking to shift it onto Ronaldo. Chance for a counter-attack now. Fernandes. Oh, I want to turn out, but I can't get the angle. There's a ball on to Sancho. Oh. Stop playing them on side. Stop playing them on side. Goodness sake. Right. Varane. Butcher. What was that? Dear me. Oh, they're gonna score. Well, that is a terrific start to the season, just what we were looking for. What is Fabinho doing up there as well in the box? Right. Oh. Waiting for a meaty challenge then, didn't he? For a 1-2. Ah, poor. It's got to be his all day long. There we go. Well done, Rice. See, that's what we need. See, if that's Casemiro, because he's quite slow, he ain't getting there. And that's really what my issue was. Sancho. Looking to cut it back. Oh, he's got Madueke. Oh, it's in. It's in. In the strangest of circumstances, but it's in the end. Noni Madueke finds some space at the back post. And it rockets in. He's bounced off someone. He should have scored the original shot. But it hits the bar, comes down. I think it hits Alisson. Let's have a look here. Oh, Alisson gets a save to it. Ricochets off the bar and back off him. That's crazy. Well done. I appreciate the support there. Not bad. That's better for sure. Neves. Gotta say, Neves is a really good signing for them. He perfectly suits that kind of system with that like flat central midfielder. Oh dear. Oh no, they're gonna score. Thankfully a missed touch. Oh, this input lag is so bad I cannot turn. The input lag is awful. Just everything's so slow. I'm not going to be able to continue with this, unfortunately. After this game, we're going to have to call it there because I won't be able to play. It's just costing me goals. When you like tracking the run, like when you're jockeying and stuff, everything is like delayed. So by the time they've turned, you're still running one way. And that's it. Rice. Nice. Nice. Very, very good. Good to see Declan Rice making that impact on his debut. Dear me. Mohamed Salah driving forward. Very trademark kind of goal from him. For sure. Nice, that's a really good ball. Sancho looking to get it out wide. Oh, Ronaldo, just peel off. Stop playing him on side, please. For God's sake. Dear me. Hello, Raphael. Right. It's got to be Sanchez all day. Right, Fernandes. There's a fantastic run in the middle, but it's a terrible, terrible pass. Handball as well. Butcher. Spotted a really good run from Fernandes. And there's a goal on the stroke of half-time. We do get one back into it. That's really nice play. Really, really good build-up play. It's not over yet, Iron. Yes, you are right, my friend. Yes, you are right. But it's a very good goal. Very nicely worked. Good run from Fernandes. Peels off. Good ball from Butcher. It's a nice finish. Thank you. So we needed that on a stroke of half time. Definitely needed that. So, not going to make any changes at half time. We'll go with it for now. See how it plays out. Rice. Oh, come on, mate. Fernandes. Oh, it's just about sneaked into Ronaldo. Looking for that ball over the top. It's to the wrong person, though. Wanted it, obviously, to Madueke. Guys, stop playing him onside. Guys. Just stop playing them onside. Goodness me. I'm going to go watch the... yeah, a lot of people are going to watch Champions League. Yeah, don't worry, guys, because obviously I'm going to finish at the end of this stream anyway, because obviously the input lag is all over the place. So I'm going to really struggle to play. So, yeah, we will leave it after this stream. So don't feel bad about going. Butcher. Fernandes. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, it's so delayed switching. Oh, switching's really delayed. I cannot play with this input lag. I really cannot play. So annoying. I don't know why it does that. Oh, it's only the 60th minute. God, this game is dragging. Ball to Rice. Looking for that ball of Sancho. Ah. Stop backing away. Oh. Dear me, that was a heavy pass, wasn't it? Nice Butcher in support there. It's really good. It's a good run from Ronaldo. Can he make it 4-3? Yes, he can. We are back into it again. It's another good run, another good ball. We are back into it. That was nice. Very nice. 20 minutes to go. Let's see. Never mind. Yeah. I was contemplating it, to be fair. Nice. Well done, Rice. Nice, Rice. Oh, it's so delayed. So delayed. Right. What is he doing? Oh, it's really delayed. But we managed to get on the attack anyway. Madueke. Oh, this is an opportunity now. We cannot come out of this without... Madueke. Oh, mess up. One more. Just pass it. Oh, it's so delayed. Oh. Oh, that was really tight. De Gea comes out, saves it. Oh, come out. Keep coming. Jesus. It's not over yet. Appreciate that, Oofy. Right. We're looking for a 1-2 with Rice. There it is. It's very good. Oh, there's a ball onto Ronaldo there. If he can just stay on side, he can as well. Oh, God's sake. Really good tackle. I will say that. Oh my God. Striking the post. Oh, Sancho. Come on in. There's a run in. There's a run in. Here we go. Oh, he's so slow. He's been caught. Ball falls to Fernandez. Get the shot away. Someone shoot. Oh. Butcher recovers. Madueke onto his left. Oh, rebound. Oh, my God. Oh, dear me. I can't believe we've not scored. Oh, guys. Very unlucky. Very, very unlucky. Yeah, like I say, I think it's my capture card or something. I'm not sure. Like I say, you have to like unplug it and restart and stuff, which would obviously end the stream. So yeah, a little bit of an issue, a little bit of a nightmare. So unfortunately, it will have to finish there because obviously I'll have to end the stream and that. So that's a little bit of a shame. I know a lot of people will be watching the Champions League anyway, so I'm sure you guys will go and watch. So I hope you enjoy. Next stream I will schedule, but it will probably be Thursday after the Man United game. They kick off at 5:45 GMT. So it will start like 7:45 or 7:30 when the Man United game is finished. So it will be on Thursday. So hopefully I'll see you then. Hopefully we'll get through a lot more, of the save. Yeah, a lot of people suggesting Sophie and Diop as well. So I will look into that. Thanks so much everyone for watching. Really sorry that it couldn't be a bit longer. We could make it a bit better, but hopefully we can, make it better next time. Really appreciate you guys coming along, dropping in, and hopefully I'll see you for the next stream. So until then, thanks so much. Have a good evening, and I'll see you soon.